Oh.
Yeah.
So they have just been watching this for 50 minutes?
Yeah, it looks kind of funny how they're all just kind of staring at me, so that's why I put it as my background.
Okay. All right. Okay, everyone. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Yeah, sort of the background.
I'll put my camera on and just start smoking a blunt.
Oh my god.
Look at all these fuckers.
Nicki Minaj, are you there? Okay, if you can hear me, Nicki, can you hear me? Hello, Nicki? I think we're gonna wait until you start. Yeah, there they go.
Old lady, shut your ass up. You don't know kick us. That's bad. Like, that's tough, nigga.
You're mad immature, bro.
All right, everybody in my class, excuse me. All juniors and the fall.
Nigga,
you fucking stupid bitch! This stupid fucking justice, all fucking righteous fucking nigger is doing this.
And it really generates better customer engagement when you have your customers turn into the voice of your brand.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm living on. I'm living like you all again. I'm living on.
Martin, who just joined?
You better move. You better move.
Who just joined? Who is that?
I do prefer that you print them now.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
What the hell is this? What the hell is going on? You know, if this is funny to you, you better get out right now.
Distracting, I'd imagine, for people. How do you actually write?
Is it still frozen? Why is it so hard to cut?
The crust is kind of crispy. I hate this class, bro.
I think they're actually enforcing it.
George, are you still vaping?
No, I stopped. I haven't smoked in like 5 days.
Yeah, the last time I talked to you, it was 9.
No.
Igual yo lo voy a responder ahí, igual, porque como quiera que sea, that's not fair.
Okay, young lady.
That's not
Young
fair.
lady who's talking right now. I don't know. I think you're talking Chinese. I think you're talking Chinese. Please mute yourself. If not, I'm going to mute everybody.
Oh my god.
Okay, someone help me out. What language is that?
He said it's Chinese. It's Spanish.
Hold on. Oh, lady.
Oh my god.
I just have like a quick question.
Yes.
So for like this mitosis, like I'm seeing a lot of like, you know, the testes, the ovaries and all that. You got the sperm in there. Egg, like how does all this pertain to like masturbation? Like, does it have any connection?
We weren't allowed to. But we'll be comparing grades and we will be giving grades.
You ready?
Based not on your classwork, because we actually have evidence. We're gonna base it on your components. Okay? I don't know who George and Braden are.
Yeah! Don't you open up that window!
Oh,
it doesn't fucking work. Damn.
you go to Braden and get him out of here.
Hey, what the fuck going on? Hey, who the fuck is this?
Coach back, guys. You need to use your names and on here because I don't know.
Shut up, nigga.
Yeah, shut your ass up, you stupid bitch.
What was that?
You heard me. Shut your motherfucking ass up.
And when I do find out, what I've seen a lot of people doing as far as the online stuff is when if there's somebody that has a question.
Okay, and it has to be a real one.
Yeah, how long is your cock?
I have to go clap my girl's pussy cheeks. Can I just have the question, please?
Can you stop talking and being inappropriate, Graham, when someone else is talking?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Who's that ugly ass girl in the red shirt?
No, who the hell is that?
You're an asshole, guy. You're an asshole.
Shut up, bro. I am not an asshole. I'm not an asshole.
Shut the fuck up.
Out of this one, guy.
Escape for a second. Hold on for a second. I gotta make sure that everyone's here is supposed to be here. So, who is this person? Mr. Snuts. Who are you? Yeah, that's what I thought, you coward. All right.
Fuck you talking about, blood? Fuck you. I'm sure everyone's hearing that, which is sort of...
So how did you get X cubed?
How did I get X cubed? He put his balls on the top.
Sir. You retarded. Who's molester?
Yeah, I got your email. I just joined on the Zoom.
Oh, you just joined on the Zoom, but are you in this class?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What else? Jobs? Were people into that into the 60s? Especially after...
I hate to call anyone out here, but Jack me off actually sent me a private message that's pretty racist.
What did I say?
Jack me off.
Oh, all right. Okay, hold on a second. You're not in the class, Jack, and you're not in the class, so please, if you guys could leave, that'd be great. You're hacking this session. Can you get out?
You sent me. I'm in the class. So I got the email.
Ow.
But I had the password too.
Ow. If you hacked it, you could get the password easy. Both of you guys. Willa, can you get out? Jack, get off. Leave the session. Thank you.
Application, so every 40 minutes, log me out.
Okay, let me try to leave and redo it again.
Okay, so you're looking at my screen now, shoot.
Man, you already know I got the finest house out of everyone in this chat. I mean, look at me. Come on now, look at my decor. There's no way I didn't even notice this. He's joining me. My neighbor's here. Bro, I'm dead. Look at my boy's chilling in the Drake and Josh room right now.
Putting out the group in the lot, told him put 12 foot swat, pushing on the bills out the back. I just hit a lick with a rock, had to put a stick.
Born into an alcoholic family. My
oh,
dad,
you can't. No, but you're muted. You're muted.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. I'm not
it
muted.
was kind of interesting growing up as an alcoholic.
Everyone's muted. Oh wait, he just unmuted himself.
Yeah, no, me chilling. Me in the chat, like, can I share my story or something like that?
Parent and kind of had the feeling that I never fit in type thing.
He's talking about his alcohol story.
Pretty common to a lot of alcoholics.
Should I go grab beer? Should I go grab a whole bunch of alcohol?
Do it.
You won't.
Chug it.
Hey,
yeah, just keep going.
Christopher vibing though.
Till my senior
Wait.
year.
Yo, someone screen share that bitch.
When it came senior year, I ended up drinking, just wanting to do. I couldn't do those things on my own for whatever reason, but alcohol got me outside of myself enough to be social. To be able to have fun. I loved it. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's there.
After high school, graduate, came up with a credit check.
Yo, Christopher's vibing, bro.
I started to isolate. I wasn't into partying anymore. I was just flat out drinking and getting high. And that's all I wanted to do.
Steven next to ashamed of Bill Cosby that.
Listen.
I only want to play the new operator, dude.
Hey guys, how's it going? Yo, it's Linus.
Linus.
Linus Tech Kid.
Hello, what's he doing here?
Linus Tech Kid.
Linus is here, guys.
Linus.
Ryan.
My butt.
Yeah. Okay, so copy that. Diego, Riz, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Okay.
Down, Riz.
Wait, Miss Forsyth, how many pages is the homework?
Well, Riz, there's
What kind of
25.
dumbass question is that?
All right, Ryan, you're gonna be muted.
Why don't do me? Oh fuck.
And
Here's the second thing. Hey, don't fuck your bald ass up. Fantastic. This is all being recorded. Alright? How are you gonna go to this fucking school? Nigga, what? I'm actually not. I'm gonna log on through somebody who does go to this school's account. And so I ain't really in the same fucking country as you. What you gonna do, pussy? You a snitch? You a snitch?
I want to see the work I just asked you to do, and I want to see it now. We're not here to fool around. We're here to use our time to learn math.
Yo.
Now you're really testing my patience, and I want that to continue. We're here to learn. I'm here to help you learn.
Oh my god. Yo, we removed the teacher. Yo. Oh my god. Yo.
That's fine. I'll see you not tomorrow. To join my
Yeah, no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck about your class.
Gavin. Oh my, miss, I am.
Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and today's video is brought to you by a Rainbow Six Siege clan member. Quite literally, let's go over the whole story. A couple nights ago I was talking to my friend Ragin, we were playing some Rainbow Six Siege, and I asked him, hey, can you find me some thick Koreans, alright? And he googled the internet, and he found me this beautiful man. The man that we saw yesterday on the mukbang video, or a couple days ago, I'm not sure. The timetables are all topsy-turvy. I've got a deep web video recorded, I got a bunch of stuff ready, so things are a little out of order. But regardless, I saw a thick man, I decided, hey, well, let's look at him a little further, and he became a wholesome meme. Now, if you follow the Some Ordinary Gamer subreddit, which I highly recommend you should, you come across awesome posts daily like, found the Korean guy's YouTube channel. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Here's a solid one. Is Muta bi? Is he gay? Well, look, I'm straight as hell, but you know, every man can crave a good dickin' every once in a while. Am I right or am I right? You click on it, and it actually takes you to our lad over here. This is a guy with 68,000 views, same person we saw. And lo and fucking behold, ladies and gentlemen, he is a changed guy. Like, he has lost apparently like 80 kilograms or something, and he has done a life transformation. Still does mukbang videos, you know, you still get it. He plays League of Legends. I'm gonna give him a shout out that he kind of fucking deserves, because he was a positive source of energy in that video. Now, it was towards the end of the video where we saw a YouTuber known as SSO Young that the whole video vibe changed, okay? I really just couldn't see it anymore. There was one element of that video in particular, the eyeball of the octopus that we saw that was half decapitated, that really set me off into like a disgusting mood. I didn't like it, and it is what it is. When I was editing that video, I laughed my ass off looking at our Korean friend, and then I got a little enraged when I was re-editing the clips of that fucking octopus being slashed in half. Now, a day or two ago from the posting of this video, or whenever it is, Critical actually posted a video talking about SSO Young in particular. The YouTuber tortures and eats animals alive. He posted this video, and it specifically focused on SSO Young. Now, with this video in particular, this is a very good video. I highly recommend you go and watch it, because Critical's got the humor for it, he covers it, and he definitely makes one point that I can wholeheartedly completely agree with, which I'll play for you right now.
I'll share with you the proper way of preparing the squid. You start by killing it. Unsurprisingly, you take a sharp knife.
Thank you, Charlie. He made a really good point, a really astute point about killing the animal that you're going to be eating, because as you all know, all right, eating something while it's alive is not only in-fucking-humane, but it can also be dangerous to your own body as well, too. Now, SSO Young, her channel has about 3.3 million subscribers. She's not a tiny YouTuber at all. She's very fast and very growing. She's been here since 2018. 2018, we've got the murder of live animals basically being broadcast right here. Not just the murder, but the exact torturing of it. I'm going to go over some key examples that I've been looking at, and we're just going to really cover this as we get into it. So here's one called English Sub 6 Octopuses Alive, featuring another channel or whatever, right? This one has 2.9 million views, 79,000 likes, 5.1 dislikes. So I'm going to gather with the like to dislike ratio that this most likely may be people of a younger demographic, because I think anybody of my age who is actively getting the stuff to watch would be disgusted. I'm going to show you what disgusting is real quick. Let's look at it. So here they have salt in the octopuses right in question, right? They are fucking murdering those things. You see how fast they're moving? That's salt poured onto these animals. Now, they're doing it like it's some comical style bullshit. These things are writhing in pain. Okay, let me tell you how it is, okay? It's like taking salt and just dropping it into your eyeball for a second. Imagine how painful that is. When I was a kid, I snorted pepper out of a pepper mill. Don't ask why. I was a kid. Fortnite didn't exist back then, so it's all the fun we had. And it hurt like a bitch. I could only imagine with salting, parts of my body's gonna hurt. Imagine cutting open your arm and just dressing it with salt and lemon juice. Imagine how painful that is. Well, that's what the animal is going through right now on camera. And I guess they're just okay with it. It's fine, whatever. It's family-friendly fucking fun. Now, of course, she always apologizes to the animal, but I don't think it apologizes. It literally means that they are bleeding out. When they move this way, like she's showing them right now, they're bleeding the fuck out. They are fighting for their lives. This is some fucked up shit. I don't know how this is allowed on YouTube. Like, if you look at the actual, like, channel description right here, there's actually no cause for, community guidelines or like her channel being set to 18 plus. So clearly YouTube allows this, which, by the way, everything I'm showing to you falls under the guidelines allegedly. So if I get hit with one of these, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, if I get hit with a community guideline strike here, she deserves to get hit with one too. Just putting it out there. Otherwise, it is a fucked up system, and I'm going to fight it. Now here's another case where she has these same killed squids, and she drops what I believe to be soy sauce, which has a high sodium content, so just consider it a salt solution, right? And she's dropping it on these things as, again, they're screaming and writhing in pain, like they are literally in pain. As she does that, that's not okay. They're not dancing. They are actually screaming in agony because they are covered. Their open wounds are covered in a sodium solution. This hurts them. Like, it's hilarious because here she makes it seem like it's some cutesy shit that's going on and like, oh, wow, I'm kind of scared. I'm sorry. You're not really sorry if you're doing it to these things. She just lets it go on as they bleed out, and when they finally stop giving enough shit and finally die, that's the end of their suffering. This may be the only normal video she has, and this is her eating whole raw beef, okay? Now, the reason I'm okay with this video is because, as you can see, the cow is dead, okay? The cow is dead. That's what it is. You understand what that means? No matter what she does to that piece of beef, the cow ain't gonna come out of it ain't gonna get metabolism once again. It ain't gonna start feeling pain. It is a dead cow. All right, that is it. Okay, that's an okay video. At least the animal has ended its suffering and it's gone. It's gone to Jesus. It's over. This is wrong. This might be the only thing okay. You know, months ago we got pissed at Alinity for tossing a cat, okay, which, trust me, it wasn't okay then, and it isn't okay now. But I don't care what blackmail she has on Twitch, I guess she gets away with it. We got pissed when Only Use Me Blade grabbed the dog and just tossed it across the room because, you know, he's the fucking internet drunk on the internet, okay? That's sort of the shtick that we're going with. It wasn't okay then, and it ain't okay now. But you know what? I would say, not to quantify the shit that we have over here, this is wrong. This is way wronger, okay? Because at this point, not only do we have, listen, I know, okay? When you want to eat fish and meat and all that crap, you have to kill the animal. I get it. I'm not a fucking retard. I understand how it works. But the last thing that I do, and I've been hunting in my life, I know it, the last thing you ever try to do is give something here, is give an animal pain and suffering. Because as higher level intelligent beings, we understand what pain and suffering is. Animals don't get it. The whole argument that animals torture other animals, bullshit. They don't fucking understand pain and suffering. They're not smart enough to get it, okay? They're not. They're just not. They don't get empathy. We do as human beings. That's why we tend to get into these situations. We tend to have these feelings, okay? That's where it is. With this situation, with what we're seeing right now over here, okay, this shit enrages me. It enrages me because you know very well she knows what she's doing. It's not some cutesy bullshit. She's titling the videos like alive, 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 alive squid, alive octopuses. Oh shit, 50 live. You know what's gonna happen to them. She's gonna pour salt on them. She's gonna like kill them in the most inhumane ways possible. And that's the premise of the entire video. Like, that's what we're getting into. Ladies and gentlemen, look, I don't want to sit here and be the YouTube narc on the internet, okay? But when it came for like the 3 AM videos, I was okay, I was fine. I laughed at all that shit. This is not something I'm laughing at. This is something that aggravates me, okay? Because look, I like animals. I like animals a lot. When I see people doing this shit to animals, yo, it drives me insane. There are times where I'm just laying in bed these last 2 days. Or whatever. And I look at that squid eye. Dude, I've seen an octopus beheaded with its eye sticking out. I didn't even know octopus eyes looked like that until fucking today. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube needs to definitely take a look at this because I'm sure it's a violation of guidelines. I'm sure it has to be. It definitely is. And if I get hit with a guideline because of this video and the footage I showed, then she should definitely be hit because of it. But we'll get to that at a later stage if it ever even happens. Ladies and gentlemen, SSO Young is a YouTuber that has amassed fame and popularity. And you know, maybe she is entertaining, I guess you could say, but what she does, what I just showed you was not entertaining to watch. It was disgusting, it was abhorrent, and it needs to be fucking looked into. And you know, I get a lot of people in the comments might say, oh, maybe it's a cultural difference, maybe it's things out there. You know, I've talked to South Koreans, okay? They don't get down with this shit. This is just a misrepresentation of what the culture is over there anyways. And you know what? Even if it was part of the culture, then the fucking culture's wrong, okay? Guess what? There's a lot of vibrant, beautiful cultures in the world, okay? South Korean culture is beautiful, Indian culture is beautiful, European culture is beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful cultures out there. But cultures have positives and negatives to it. And if this is an element of culture, then it's not a right element of culture, okay? No matter where you go, doing this to a fucking animal, okay, is not okay. Just go back to what I said earlier. Put salt in your eyeball and see how fucking bad it does. I don't advocate that, by the way, because it's definitely not something you should do. But if you had to make a point of reference, okay, if that seems painful to you, then you are truly beginning to understand what we just watched, okay? That's all I'm gonna say, all right? And it goes down to it, all right? Put yourself in that situation for a second. Learn to have fucking empathy, and then you'll get exactly what I'm feeling, the rage that I have inside me. But ladies and gentlemen, that's really it. I'm not going to ask you if you like what you saw because I didn't even like what I saw. So do what you need to do. This is me, Mudahar, and I am out.
I'm re-uploading this video after Dan Ninen struck the previous one down. I've removed any and all of the footage that belongs to him, so hopefully now he has no grounds.
Back around 2002, Target came to a statistician with a question, in which the answer could potentially make the company millions of dollars. They asked, using only computers, can you determine which customers are pregnant, even if they don't want us to know? And from then on, statistician Andrew Poole was in search of an algorithm to do just that. What he did was analyze the shopping patterns of expectant mothers and notice some common behaviors, like an increase in lotion purchases, loading up on vitamins, and more stuff that I know nothing about. And he uses information to not only determine which customers were likely pregnant, but what their expected due date was. And after developing his mathematical model, the statistician had a list of hundreds of thousands of women who were likely pregnant, along with their expected due date and what trimester they were in. And from then on, Target could send coupons at just the right time over the next several months, and even after the baby was born. Now, although Target was cautious about following secrecy laws, it still might turn women away if all of a sudden they started getting coupons for like cribs and diapers and other related items when they didn't in fact tell the company that they were pregnant. So what Target did was just sprinkle these items in along with some other unrelated products when coupons arrived, so it would seem more natural. But about a year after creating this algorithm, something happened though, and this is where it gets interesting. One day, a man walked into a Minnesota Target demanding to see a manager. He was very angry. And apparently what had been going on was Target was sending coupons for things like diapers and cribs and other related items to this guy's high school daughter. And he was very upset about this. He was saying things like, are you guys trying to encourage her to get pregnant? And the manager didn't really know what was going on. He of course apologized. And a few days later, the manager called the dad back to apologize again. But this time the dad wasn't so much angry, but a little more embarrassed. And I think you guys know where this is going. On the phone, the dad said, I in fact owe you an apology. There's been some things going on around here that I haven't been fully aware of. And in fact, my daughter is pregnant and she's due in August. So yes, this statistical algorithm figured out that this girl was pregnant before her dad even knew about it. That right there is the power of statistics. And we're just getting started. In 1964, an elderly woman was walking home from grocery shopping when she was all of a sudden pushed to the ground and had her purse stolen. Now, she was able to get a glimpse of the thief and saw a blonde woman entering a couple that was innocent but also happened to share all of these characteristics that were observed by the witnesses. Based on data, the mathematician came up with these numbers, and assuming independent events, we can multiply them all together to find the joint probability that they all happen to apply to an innocent couple. Turns out there was less than a 1 in 12 million chance that this random couple, who just happened to fit all those descriptions, was innocent. So the jury time relative to their birth was about 1 in 73 million. And again, 1 in 73 million is way beyond a reasonable doubt. So it was more likely this was an event of shaking or smothering or whatever. And Sally Clark was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison. So you can see